What's up, everybody? Back here with Game 2, NV J Team. If we remember Game 1, J Team just couldn't close it out very well, kind of through, honestly. So, let's get into Game 2. This is patch 3.2, so remember Wukong Jax, still very good. Pre-Jax nerf before he's got pretty much butchered, I'm not gonna lie. He's not bad, but not as good as he was by any sort of margin. Senna, Wukong, Camille, good bands. Jax, Lisa, and Yumi, good bands. I remember this game. I've been looking through them a little bit. This one's the fucking wild one. So as we see, no karma picked. No like, there's a lot of shit like Galio. Like the Ziggs. All of that has just not been picked. They're going off the rails. So yeah, Riven, obviously good first pick, can be flexed jungle, mostly played top or mid. Uh, Same with Renekton and Jace, they can be flexed. You can flex Renekton mid, Jace top, Jace jungle if you really need to, or you can put Renekton top, Jace mid. Like a lot of different options, just depending on where you want to go with it. Renekton is usually not bad in the Riven, anyways. We see Lucian picked. Pretty popular pick early in the tournament. Definitely fell in prio a little bit. Teams started to figure out him. He's pretty one-dimensional, and he kind of lacks a lot of late game power if you don't get ahead. Oriana. Don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Oh, we have some tech issues. Gotta love it. Okay. Picking Oriana. The late game scaling carry. I don't know why you don't just pick. And we've gone out the fucking window. So I don't know why we haven't picked things. So it's probably gonna be Jace mid, Renekton top, Echo jungle. And the teams are just fucking trolling. So yeah. I guess they just fucking gentlemen to not play Ziggs or some shit. But like this is a fucking, why are you picking Oriana instead of Ziggs? It's just so much worse. Because you have to get like, you either have to get ahead or you have to like 2.5 items. Like you need to hit basically Rabadons. Kha'Zix, Olaf, band, good. Varus, Zig, also good band. Um, you can see the fucking Nova guys laughing it up. I mean, this is a clown ass draft here. What speed am I on? We're gonna go to 1.75. New Nami. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Because I know for a fact they're gonna play Nami Oriana bot lane, which is god fucking awful. Because the point of Nami Lucian is that they work well together, and they're gonna play Lucian mid. I'm just feeling it. I haven't watched this game. I watched like I watched the YouTube preview, and I saw this, and I just lost my goddamn mind. There's the Galio pick. Um, Probably flexing it as a Vort role. It'll be interesting what they pick for bot lane, unless they're gonna flex like the Jace. But I guess okay. So Galio Morgana bot lane. It's a really fucking heavy on magic damage. Like Jace is definitely a good amount of AP. Well, he does more AD, so it's not that bad of a balance. But like, it's pretty heavy on the AP. Like Morgana, Galio, and Echo. It's pretty heavy on that. Yeah. I don't know. I suppose both teams are just trolling at this point. Oh, they're gonna play Oriana mid, which is she's gonna get fucking rolled by Jace. Okay, like let's talk about this. I gotta. Oh, so top lane, Riven. When do they show us the game? What the fuck? They show us fucking 20 seconds in? Wild Rift observing, man. Okay, I'm gonna tweet about this shit later, but so okay, Orianas gets smoked by Jason mid. That's just for sure. Other than that, what else do we see happen here? Riven, Renekton. Hold up, I'm writing down this tweet I'm gonna make later. You know I got a cloud farm. Yeah, so Riven Renekton. Probably, probably 50-50. Riven's dashes do make it so the Renekton can't really kill her unless you can lock her down a lot, so you need a gank to kill her. The bot lanes are, I mean, I think you'd rather have Nami Lucian. I think you, okay. If you can execute on the Nami Lucian, I think that's what you'd rather have, but I don't know if they can execute to the highest level that they would want to. And then as for jungle matchup, even though Echo's kind of dog shit, I think that he still probably beats out Nunu, especially if Long goes for the Krugs clear first. He's gonna roll. He's gonna fucking roll in the jungle. Long's a fucking genius, by the way. That's another. I plan to. I'll probably just fucking tweet about it, but it's so fucking smart to clear Krugs because your Baron laner doesn't have to miss, or your top laner, whoever's here doesn't have to miss a single fucking CS, and they can leash you for free, and you still get level 2. It's so fucking smart. It's ridiculously intelligent, right? Because like he's gonna get no leash here, and so Long will just literally be ahead of him in clear speed because he'll have level 2, which will mean that he can clear the red buff faster. Oh, okay. So this is huge. This is a really good advantage, right? Like if you watch this, it looks like Remake gets the CS there. Hold up. 560, 578. I think he gets the CS there. 578. 578. Yeah, he gets the CS. Okay. So he gets 2 CS. But here, if you're Nami Lucian, you're forcing them to miss the 2 CS down here, which is huge, especially for AP bot lanes that want to scale if you can cut them out early. It's really fucking good. And now, you can see that they can get way further ahead in CS, right? 665, 683. Look at that. Almost, what, 100 gold up already? That's really fucking good. The other reason, okay, we're gonna talk about Long. Long's a fucking genius. The other reason Long's jungle clear is so fucking good is because he can go Krug, Red, Raptors, here. Nunu has to go Red, Krug, Raptor, here. Running from here to here, right? Because Nunu goes this way and then this way. Long technically takes a shorter path through the jungle, so he is walking for less time. So that means that he has more time to get out and gank. Like it's so intelligent on so many levels. Is he not? Oh, he only kills the big camp. Again, I'm not sure what the Nunu is doing here because Nunu doesn't clear the camp, so they only clear the big one. And how it works for these is unless you're giving this to your bot lane, there's no advantage to doing that. So the thing that I'm going to be paying attention to is, does bot lane take the Krugs, or is Nunu going to come back after finishing it? Oh, I guess he did finish it? That's a bit weird because it's already finished it here. Maybe it's just a visual bug. So Nunu did finish Krugs. Okay, yeah. So like, if Echo just wasn't dog shit here, like you can see it in game one. If you don't have a dog shit clear speed, like the only reason that these two are anywhere near each other is because of the fact that Long, is a genius, honestly. And that should be first death. Yep. And they get the Wild Rift observing. Oh my fucking god. So you can see that they're gonna get the kill onto Nunu. Good gank. And we have no clue what happens here, but it looks like Long rolls in, slows, and then the Jace hits a acceleration gate, whatever his first ability is, the blast, to get a bunch of damage onto Orianna and get a kill. So Nova should just snowball out of fucking control here. They got a 1k gold lead already. Like, oh, and they're also did Long get Scuttle already? Yep, Long gets double Scuttle here. Or no, he only has a single Scuttle. Okay. Nunu will get the kill onto the other Scuttle though. And so they are still 1k ahead, which is good. But yeah, this is not looking good for J Team at all. Yeah, so Jace hits a Shock Blast acceleration gate and then gets the auto skill. Imagine fucking showing this on broadcast. So it's only an 8k gold lead about, which still is not bad by any means. You can see why the CS in the early levels matter though. Like you can see still 200 head of Morgana. Other than that, top lane matchup, fucking Dawn is getting stomped. That's a lot of CS lead right there. But yeah, the J Team bot lane is donking. So if you're J Team bot lane here, you want to try to get the bot lane involved as soon as possible because they're very far ahead, and take advantage of the Nunu. And that's just, this is just a waste. So the idea here is that, did Nian ever use Flash? Hold up. Yeah, Nian never used Flash. I don't know what the idea is here. This is just, I think, bad old tracking, or bad summoner tracking. Because Nian never used Flash. He just flashes away from this. You've just wasted Nami ult, and you've gotten nothing. Oh, Riven gets out of there fine, yeah. Renekton is super slept on in the Baron lane, honestly, especially in NA. I haven't seen many people play him, and he's fucking constantly. There's really nothing happening in bot lane. I don't know why they have stopped observing top, which is much more interesting. So Dawn's gonna go in. Looks like he's gonna try to hit and engage. Have the ball as a follow up, and that's just a bad micro right there. So what's gonna happen here? I think that one they gave it away a little bit too early. Dawn doesn't hit a stun, and then the micro from Cherry, it just hits the wall. The snowball just hits the wall, so nothing happens. And then it's just a 2v2, and you favor Echo and Renekton in that fight because they're ahead. And it is time for Jace to gank bot. And he just hits a Shock Blast Acceleration Gate and walks away. El Clasico. Also, we're seeing why Nunu is bad here. So the problem with Nunu is not that his scaling is bad. It's just that you can, if you're playing against someone who understands how Nunu plays, right? Because you just play close to the walls, right? If you just play close to map utility, Nunu can't get anything done. Because if Nunu hits this, right? If Nunu tries to turn here, he'll probably clunk the wall. Also, I don't know if he can turn that fast without losing the ball. I don't know how Nunu plays. But like if he turns here, he's gonna clunk the wall, right? And so he just kind of has to let it go and try to, and he doesn't get a hit. So yeah. 30 seconds on objective timers. So what do we got? We got Mountain Dragon. Um, probably take. Again, like look at this. Maybe it's just bad ball positioning. Cherry hasn't just played Nunu that often, but like he just Yizel just he's just gonna walk out of the way. Also, he didn't really know where he was. That was more of a guess, but like as you can see, you can just kind of walk out of the way of the Nunu balls and nothing happens. So, lane swap here. So it looks like J Team is gonna go for Herald, which is fair enough. I think that the early advantage that Herald will give you is more worth it, and that's just a bad blast cone from Barry. It looks like. I can't tell what the objective was here, because if he's trying to get back over the wall, there's no way that angle will ever work. But yeah, now he's just kind of walking around pit. Yeah, just a bad blast cone. So they're just gonna let him have it. Trade the objectives. Yeah, so 2K down now. Wait, what? When did the lead grow this fucking much? What the fuck? Oh. They're just fucking stomping in lanes. The only thing that's keeping this game in this game is Lucian. Yeah, this is why the Orianna mid is bad. Because you can't farm. Like, you're just getting out farmed by Jace. You're going to get bullied constantly. Nunu isn't good because you can't create any map pressure. You're just going to get fucking rolled. Yeah, I don't know. Like, pick, like, Jin Xiao or some shit. Like, literally anyone who's not, you know, fucking never pick Nunu. That's my mentality. Unless Nunu gets turbo broken like Shyvana is now in patch 3.3, it's just not worth it. And see, this is the problem now that Jace is farmed. He can just kind of bully. He can bully Riven because of the range. He can, you know, bully Orianna because she does no damage until 3 items. So this game is over. Uh, and like, I mean, the game is not over. If you can, I'm doing air quotes. I don't have a face cam, but over. You know, imagine air quotes around those. Barry, if he pops the fuck off, can like win the game, but there's not like what the fuck. No. If you're J Team, how do you win this game, right? Because this is the problem. This is the problem I have with J Team. I don't see how they win games. I'm like, oh yeah, Nova's just gonna fucking let Long Jungle do his thing, and they will win the game. What are you doing, J Team? What is your objective here? Because if your objective was to like enable your bot lane, you're not fucking doing that. If your objective is to like have a winning lane matchup, you're not fucking doing that. And if your objective is to like have a winning jungle matchup, you can be sure as hell that that is not happening against Long. Look, here's what you do with your J team. You pick aggro bot lanes, or you pick a bot lane that's gonna win, and you just say, we will hope that we can win before 6 minutes. Like, we will hope that we can get the first two objectives and then just roll you. Like, that's what you have to do in this scenario. Because you're getting rolled constantly. Like, you were supposed to win game one, and you just couldn't fucking close it out. So, like, what are you doing now? Game one wasn't bad. You just need to make a few different decisions, and you will win that game. So, go in there and, like, look at this. Like, this is just. J Team is boomed. Their mental is shit. Like, look at this. Dawn's walking away, and he's just gonna miss the CS. Like, that's just. Like, the errors that are happening on J Team, I feel like their mental is just not in it. This could be me overly analyzing. This could be my like my little puny American brain doesn't understand the big-brained like Chinese wild rift gamers. But like this is just what it is. Also, fuck the observing. The observing makes me mad. Oh, Long. This is a dirty angle. So a few things, right? You'll notice that one, Long waits for the trail to get to him before he starts running, because if Dawn aggresses, he will see the trail and know that Long is in the bush. Very smart. So this is before he commits. The other thing is you'll see Yais. He stalls out the wave for like 5 seconds here. He just does like 3 autos, calls it a day. Just enough to push Dawn back. And boom. They are going to two-man tower gank. Dawn has no clue. Long is here. Once he sees that, he's like, oh, the jig is up. Yais is gonna get CC chained here. That's a good flash out, actually. Dawn is probably dead. Okay. The Oriana pathing here. Like, what do you? You know that they are coming this direction. Your entire team sees it, and yet you are still going to run at them. Why? Because Long just does that. He gets all his health back, and you are now dead. Oh, I guess not. Hmm. Okay, well that's how you win the game. You win the game by team fighting. You just team fight better. This is not a good team fight, so you're gonna have to be able to replicate your success. But this is a way back in. I like this. The mental of J Team should be restored. You have just rolled them. Like, I don't know. You should have killed this Oriana. This Oriana should not have lived. Long gets out, and then they're just gonna get rolled by Nami Lucian. That being said, they will lose the tower top. But if they can trade the tower, it's probably worth it. And they can't. I mean, the gold gap is a lot closer. 1k is winnable. Yeah, so here's the thing though, because if they don't do anything before 12 minutes, they're dead. Because, like, Nian will just hit a point where he one shots, Morgana will start killing people. Like, okay, the Oriana's about to start doing damage. She's almost got her second item. Um, Jace is already doing a fuckload. Renekton will be doing damage already. He's got his items. Interesting Gallia went for Protector's Vow first here. Dead Man's Play to Tally Seed Jar has been really popular on this patch. It'll still be popular on 3.3. Um, because it looks like that means Nova will just abandon the Morgana and play full dive. Because that's where you're going to get the most value out of this, because if you're standing, within that little range. So we'll see. Expect to see a lot more divey sort of team fights. Um, Decent objectives, right? Yeah. So it looks like Nova's trying to bait for a team fight here. All ults are up almost. Oh, they're waiting for a heroic entrance. Ooh, there's some good micro from Cherry. This is like the best ball we've seen this entire game, I think. Right? Like long plays pretty well around it too. Like maybe if he actually stays in that corner, he doesn't get hit. Maybe trying to back up was actually the problem. It's hard to tell. But they have engaged. And they have no vision on Nian. So Nian's just gonna get a huge flank here and kill a bunch of them. Yeah, they look at that. They just get domed for half. So what? Pan's at three quarters full. Yeah, and they just get domed for about a quarter of their health. And then they just kind of the front line just kind of stays in for a second too long, gets stunned up a little bit, and now is almost dead. Cherry's micro makes me annoyed here. Get out of the Morgana pit. For those of you that don't know how the Morgana pit works, it's exponential damage. So the longer you're in it, the more damage you take. So it's like 1, 3, 5, basically that sort of thing. Except not linear. So it'd be like 1, 3, 6, 12 or something like something non-linear basically, because that's how the ticks work. So the longer you stay in it, even if you just like stand it for a second, you're gonna die. Like it is very bad. Get the fuck out of there. How does Nian do this? It looks like he's gonna flat. No, he just hits a nice. He just jumps onto him, hits him with a nice. Yeah, so like that's a really good couple of hits onto Barry. So like their carry is low, and they're gonna have to back off. Um, just a better team fight from Nova. I don't know. The J team just looks bad. I think I don't like how they're playing. It's just not. It's scared. They're playing scared. I want to see confident engages. Like take some map control. Like also, this is the worst thing about Wild Rift right now is desynced fucking objective timers, because they take a trade and like the way that the objective timers work now is that you can't trade more than once. And then like in this scenario, it would be a perfect trade game. Like if the fucking dragon actually was synced, it'd be a good trade game. But because of the fucking desynced objective timers, Nova will now get both of them. Well, they won't necessarily get both of them. JT will have a good ability to set up for the Cloud Dragon. So, come on. Yeah, good. Yeah, so Cloud Dragon, next major objective. And they're just going to start immediately on it. Force them to come into you. Try to bait for the team fight. Because it's like, this positioning is definitely not one that. So they're gonna take the tower, which is good. So I guess they're not taking dragon, because if Riven was top, then Riven is top and she is stasis. So there's no way they're gonna try to fight for dragon. Yeah, it's just it's the problem with desynced objective timers. So yeah, it's unfortunate. So Nova make out like bandits there. Riven should get the tower at the very least though, so you'll have something to look forward to for if you're if you're a if you're a team fan, a team no J team fan. What are we looking at here? Yeah, so as you can see though, the bot lane has been getting stomped, but the jungle, the mid, and the top have just been stomping so hard for J or for Nova. Right, it doesn't matter. Like the bot lane of J team has been ahead this entire game, and they've had no influence at all. It hasn't mattered once. Well, I guess it mattered once on that one where they got the 3 kills, but like besides that, they've done nothing with the bot lane advantage. Like the difference in this game is how you convert on the objectives and how you convert on your leads, and J team can't convert on a lead. Like that's how it is. Good wave clear. Can't stay. They have a ward there, yeah. Like there is no way to get that wave pushing. I'm looking at Lucian. That's what 2.5 items for Lucian. Not bad. Expect some big damage. Is that a that's a super like look at this shit from what Yami. This is insane. I can't tell if this is on reaction or on purpose, but it looks like he just gets really lucky and because if he cancels the snowball stun, which is insane. Obviously, like I said, I think that's on purpose. I can't tell, but it looks like it is. Yeah, they're gonna push under tower, try to get some kills. Can't really get anything just because there's 4 members in the area. Yeah. Expect to see, or at least Nova will try to force a Baron fight here. See what they can do. I don't know. This game has just been. It's sad to watch because there's just J team just watching them just demoralizes me because I'm like, what are you trying to do here? It makes why why are you building Extalis on? So it's tank Nunu, but then why are you building Extalis when you've already built Sunfire Cape? Like build Dead Man's, and then build like I don't know. Like why Extalis? There's surely got to be a better item. Like the passive on Extalis CGR is just movement speed. Like if you need movement speed, buy Dead Man's Plate. If you want health, buy like buy Warmogs or something. If you're looking for like a utility item, like Spirit Visage, Nami has healing. It'll come in handy. I, I, I don't know what the plan is with Nunu here. Like J team has no clue what they're doing. They're kind of throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it works. I gotta check my time because I don't want to take too long again. But yeah, like tell me what J team is doing here. How are they winning this game? The only way that I see is Barry pops the fuck off, and I don't saying saying Barry pop the fuck off is not you can't just do that against good teams. right? It's not workable against the great teams. Like against the good teams, or against like maybe teams that are in your own region, you can just be like, Barry, go kill. Uh, But here you can't do that. You have to have a plan of action. You have to be like, if plan A doesn't work, right? If Long can't fucking carry us, we have Nian, we have Yais, we have Remake who's scaling, we have Yami who can stun. Like look at Nova and tell me how they lose the game, right? That's that should be the question you're asking. What scenario does J Team have to configure for Nova to lose the game? And the answer is that it's super convoluted and it won't happen because it's super convoluted. Like I said earlier, J Team, if they hit 12 minutes, the game is over, right? Because Barry will have hit the point where he's not dealing truckloads of damage. He's dealing moderate amounts, an average ADC. Lucian's power spike is really early. It's around like 5 and 6 minutes, especially in Wild Rift. So if you're not hitting those power spikes early, you're not doing anything. The fact that he's caught up to Chase and like staying sort of even with Echo is a miracle. Like imagine if he was playing Jax. Imagine if Long was playing literally any better jungler than trashed tier Echo. Like Nova is trolling so hard, and they're gonna win this game because J Team just can't convert for God knows. Yeah, so not to mention really good wave control. Like look at how far the waves get. That's it. There's great wave control from Envy. It's it's just so good. Like I don't know. I think Nova is by far the favorites here. I don't. There's just I don't know. What are you doing? I keep asking myself the question. What does J Team do? They hit a Nami wave. Sure. They hit like they have to hit a Nami wave shockwave combo, and to do that you have to hit a Nami wave and a shockwave, which both require all the champions to be within like I don't know like a 700 unit radius or something. I don't know that. I definitely need to get nerdier, but it's just like it's too convoluted. It won't happen. You need to have some way to force the champions together to hit the shockwave, to get the Nami wave, to get the massive Lucian ult, which just isn't going to happen. You don't have a way to force them. Oh, there's a nice bubble. Shockwave, culling, Nami wave. The timing didn't match. So look at this. This is you can literally not ask for a better scenario. You hit a massive Nami bubble. You hit a massive shockwave. Here's where you want to throw the Nami wave. Right now, the culling, boom, wave, too late. Because now Nian has had time to like be like, oh, time to flash. And so you only are going to get a little bit of value. Also, this is too late. They've already scaled. They've already built the tank items. They've already built these, what, the hull breaker. They've already built the 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 pieces for warmogs. They've already built what? They've already built like they've already built the stuff they need to survive. They've already scaled, right? Like Renekton has great health scaling. Like he's not gonna just die because of that anymore. Like it's not level 4, it's not level 5, it's not level 7. Like you're level 11. You gotta you gotta have the wombo combo. This isn't ranked. Yeah, this game is over. Like it's been within like it's been a 1K gold lead the entire time. If you're looking at the the numbers and stuff, if you're gonna be like, oh, this was a really close game. You know, J Team could have closed out this game too if they had just done a little bit better. But that's not true because J Team hasn't had a single ounce of control. They had more control last game when they were ahead by like even when they were behind by like 2 3K. They had control. They've literally done nothing. They've taken a Rift Herald, 2 turrets. Like, there's been nothing impressive here. It's been like, okay, like you're you're doing nothing. You haven't had anything. You got 3 kills, but like I said, it's just, you can't replicate that. It's not gonna be. You got 3 kills because Nova took a bad team fight, not because you outplayed them or something. Yeah, it's just wild. Um, Oriana should be doing damage. She's coming online slowly. Whether she comes online after Morgana is the question. Because even now, Morgana with 2 items probably still deals about the same amount of damage. Also, look at vision control. Like, Nian has just done such a great job of controlling vision. Like, Nova's been having this ward in this bush uncontested the entire game. It's been in either of these bushes, and Nian's been getting rid of the other ward. It's like there is no vision. It's vision control. It's just like no, J Team has had no ability to affect the map. They've got no control. It's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna speed this game up for everybody's sake because this is tilting me. Watching this is tilting me because I know for a fact people are gonna look at this game and be like, well, 3-2 scoreline until 15 minutes, only a 2K goal difference. It was a close game. It's not. If anybody tells you this is a close game, it's just not. They're lying to you. Okay, team fight. Now it's time to go back to normal speed. Let's rewind. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna see culling used earlier. Pretty early culling use, but this cooldown should be relatively fast at this point. Hopefully, it is level 12, so he'd be maxed out ult. So it's not gonna be as long as it should be, but it won't be up for this fight. So they see the dragon getting taken. They know Chase Morgana are on it. This is gonna be a new. No way he does that again. Hold up, hold up. Does Yami cancel the new snowball twice in one game? Holy shit. So Yami is, for those of you that can't tell, right? Yami is using the Galio dash and using the invulnerability frames that you get from the Galio dash to charge through Nunu Snowball and not get stunned. It's not easy. I'm gonna say it that way. I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. It's not easy to do this. It is very, very hard. And he's gonna hit a massive taunt. Oh no, he doesn't. They back away. This is good micro here. Yeah, so he almost hits the massive taunt here. This is very good micro. Look, being right outside the taunt range. That being said, there is no contest of the Infernal Dragon, which is really bad because Infernal Dragon is a big swing, especially in the game. It's best dragon by far. Extra damage will help you win. Oh, and that's a 2-man engage and no follow up. Good heroic entrance. Into a knockup. The taunt. That's a good shockwave and a stun. So you watch them just right. This is good. That's a really good shockwave. Hits what 3? It's a good stasis also. The hell is that? Oh, it's a Nami bubble. It's a great Nami bubble. Remake is dead. Okay, there's one. Nian's almost dead. Stasis. Oh my god, if Wong gets away with this, this is murder. Okay, this is a good collapse though. Like, so they force the Galio out of the fight early, so they lose the Infernal Dragon, but whatever. A bit wasted the Nami Wave, again, whatever. Dawn here. This is all Dawn. Dawn hits a really nice engage, knocks up two. Now the Galio has to come back in because his team is being engaged on, and he doesn't want them to die. But he's very low. He's only at half, so even though he hits the taunt, he's not really able to frontline. And then the Shockwave gets a really nice hit, and then an immediate combo with the bubble is really good to chunk most of the team for about what? It's gonna chunk them for half here. Like, look at the Shockwave. Great Shockwave chunks them for about to like a third, and then chunks them for about a fourth, so chunking about half their HP. Yeah, it's about it's a little bit more than like a fourth, and then like a third, a little less than. Like basically, the Nami level does a little less in this scenario, but it's still a good amount of damage. And so this is not a bad team fight, but it means nothing again. Like this, what? Okay, you got 3 kills. What do? You take Baron? Let's see if they can do it. But it's still a 3v5, so it's a 3v5, and they don't have vision. Okay, so it's maybe doable. So it looks like they're not going to contest Baron. Okay, again, this is a way back in. Now all J-Team needs to do is convert off of this. How are they going to convert? This game is now close. This is the first time in this game that the game has been close at all. J-Team has finally closed the gap. They've finally taken some semblance of control back from Nova. So what are you going to do? How do you use the Baron buff to influence the map? Are you going to get map control? Are you going to start taking a lot of vision, deny the enemy jungle? Are you going to take towers first, right? There's things you can do with Baron and different ways to play it, right? Like if you're going to say, for example, counter jungle, you're going to go through the enemy's ward, you're going to go through the enemy's jungle with a bunch of sweepers, take the Extali seed jar, fruit the seeds, and like, use the vision fruits to sweep out the jungle. Or what else? Or you can you can try to force towers down. You can try to play for picks by forcing other objectives. But that being said, there aren't any objectives up, so not really worth mentioning. But like just a really good this is again, it's gonna be on the Orianna to win the game now. Like I said, I don't see them doing anything until the Orianna. Like after 60 minutes, they don't do anything. Like the Orianna will do damage eventually, but you're gonna have to hit these two things exactly. You have to hit bubbles. You have to hit shockwaves. If you can't hit either of those, the team isn't going to win. Okay, so everybody's back. It's a 5v5, 120 on the Baron. Like, look at this. Look at how many wards Nova has compared to J Team. Even when they've been wiped, their team got partially wiped. Look at that. See, they're taking map control. They're counter jungling. They're taking turrets. That's what you want to see when someone takes a Baron. And Dawn just died. Okay, how did Dawn die here? Okay, so I just blinked and he died. So it looks like he just takes bad trades here. Like, you're in the aggressor position. You don't need to feel the need to take trades here. Like, the moment you get exhausted, it's no longer worth it. Especially with, he's just gonna he just gets rolled by Long. Yeah, so, like, you don't need to take those trades there. You can just back off and, like, If you don't know where the jungle is, don't try to force the objective fight, like, for the tower. It's not worth it. You can immediately see Nova aggresses. Like, they are immediately taking back map control. And this is what I mean by, like, this is what I mean by J-Team never had control. There is a clearly visible pink ward right here. And it's been here the entire game. J-Team has never gotten enough control to just wander through here and clear out the blue, the the Chrome go back, whatever, and just, like, it's it's not winnable. They are not going to win this game. I know that they don't win this game, but just watching this, it looks close, right? Your mind sees 62.8 to 62.9, 5 to 3, 5 towers, 3 towers. Oh my god, it must be such a close game. And I'm going to stress this. It's not. While we're resetting, I'm going to speed up. Like, they've just 29, what, 30, 49. Yeah, so they've just wasted a minute of Baron. They got a singular kill. Nova got a singular kill. J-Team is playing so passive and so scared, they immediately back off. It's still a 4v5, and you have the ability to poke. Like, you don't need to get, like, you're not going to get out poked in this scenario, unless you get hit by Jace, which then they do, I guess. But, like, they see them aggressing, and they immediately back off. And it's like, well, you've just given up control, and you have now wasted, a minute of your Baron. And so, like, they could be up 400 or 500 gold right now. They aren't. I don't know. What else is there to say? They are. They have been playing scared. They've been playing passive. They've been playing, like, right. They're not going to win this game. There's no sort of aggression or sort of, like, force behind their plays. Oh, Cherry finally finds the red ward. What are we looking at here? Items, items, items. Nothing special for Jace. Nothing special for Morgana. Average support shit from Galio. Riven, pretty average. I still don't like Ixtalis on Nunu. I feel like there's gotta be a better item. Like, Spirit Visage gives you magic resist too. I feel like that's much better in this scenario. Because Ixtalis is pure health. I just don't think it's worth it. Ardent Sensor, Stout, Flowing Water, Harmonic Echo. He had normal Nami stuff. Interesting to see what Lucian will build here. Because he is getting very close to full build. I think at this rate, he will probably be the first one to it. Maybe Nunu. But we're definitely hitting the full build points, so it's going to be on Oriana to win this game. And Yami does it again. Holy shit. Look at this. This is actually such fucking good micro. Yami passes the mech check, baby. Like, holy shit. And what the fuck is this? So Cherry just kind of comes in where his team is. Wait, so Cherry just wants to get blue, and so he gets rolled. Cherry gets rolled for blue buff. What the fuck? Okay. To all of my jungle friends out there, this is not fucking worth it. please do not take blue buff for your life. You will still give blue buff to the enemy team. It does not matter. So like, right, look at this. We see, who's recalling? Oriana was recalling, I'm pretty sure. How long does Oriana recall for? So they attempt to get some damage on along here, then they do. So Oriana's going to back up, and she's going to recall for 1, 2, 3. So she's about halfway through a recall at this point, and she cancels it because Nunu gets caught out. This is just, I don't know. This is jungle gap, I guess. Like, this is good playing around the fog of war, I'm not going to lie. Nunu could probably only see eyes at this. Well, they know, Long's there. And you can only see eyes. The moment you see Long here, the entire team comes out of the woodwork to kill you. It's just not worth it. It's a 2v1. And they immediately back off, yeah. It's just... And so now you got a minute. A minute where Baron's up in, 10 seconds? And your jungler's dead? Fun. Real fun. Well, we'll see if they go for it. It's already a quarter. By the time they get in, yep. Galio hits a taunt. Oh, that's a great position. Wait, does he dodge that with the Galio backup? I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. Hold up. I gotta slow this shit down. I want to see this in real fucking time. Or fake fucking time, I suppose. But what it looks like here is that Yami is going to dodge the Riven Dash. That's one. Yes. He dodges the Riven Stun with the Galio Dash. What the fuck? Anyways, they're getting Baron, so... And Galio doesn't even die for it, holy shit. Great kiting. And I don't see why they can't get Elder. You don't have your jungler. Oh, your jungler. Cherry, hello? Cherry? One. What is he waiting for? Oh, he's swapping boot enchants, it looks like. Yeah, because he goes from TP to Redemption really fast right here. Yep. So he swaps boot enchants and then he moves out. And then Pan gets caught out here with Long. Yep. 1, 2. Oh, that fucking timing. Oh, that's so good. Long is fucking nutty. So he hits that. He forces the stasis out. He missed that by about half a second, right? No, he doesn't even miss that by about half a second. He makes it so that no matter what, Pan is dead here. Because if he stays in here, he's dead. And if he moves this way, he just uses his ult and kills him. And then he has the ability to kill DY as well. Yep, he gets out too. This actually insane mechanics on Echo. Boom. Okay, I don't want to fucking do that shit. Where am I on 720? The fuck? Give me that 1080p. No wonder this looks like shit. Okay, let's back up 5 seconds. So Barry's just gonna get Fuck off. I just want to pause in peace. Rolled. So Barry gets rolled. And so Cherry comes out to help, and he's gonna get rolled. But I mean, look at that from Nian. Very good math. And so, very good mechanics, not math. Ice is gonna hit Cherry, and Cherry should be dead here. He gets CC chained to death. Good redemption drop, just to make sure that, I mean, you can get what you can. And they have 58 seconds on Baron, so they're gonna back up and go grab the Elder. Jace is gonna go back to clear wave, and that'll be it. It's just a replay. I don't care. Okay, wait. So how do they? Yeah. So they, how do they? Tell me. You know, I wish they would show us. These are some. I hate the observing. I hate the observing. I hate the replay. I hate the observing. Look, I'm gonna do a rant later. It'll be on Twitter. Speaking of which, follow my Twitter, twitter.com/blazingq. But so it looks like they see Dawn with the wave here, and so Ice is gonna come. Does he get it? He misses. Yeah, so Ice was trying to punish Dawn for backing there. Misses it by about, I'd say, quarter of a second. If he had used his first ability, he would have gotten it. So, and at this point, again, there is no hope. The Baron is gone, but they have Elder, so it doesn't matter. Like, look at how much health he's respawned. Look at this. You can't kill him. You literally can't kill Ice. And since they all had to come top, look at the bot lane. Smile. And wave. That's game over. Yep. Okay, so this was not a close game. People are gonna look at the scoreboard 5-7, like, 5 towers, 7 towers, like 6K gold differential was what, like it was what, like a fucking 4K until 2K, not bad. Like pre Baron it was basically even. Yeah, like basically even 1K gold difference before, long went fucking insane. So like people are gonna look at the series and say that it was close. This game specifically, it was not close. That is my takeaway. That is what you should all be taking away from this. This game was not close. It was nowhere fucking near close. Please, like, J Team had no way to win this game. They were never winning this game unless they got out early and had a head start, and they got ganked in mid lane level 3. So game over. Fuck. I thought it was under an hour. Well, follow my Twitter, twitter.com/mblazingq. You can just look me up. I tweet about Wild Rift. Bye.